PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday morning, September 11th. James Spann here. Very moist air mass in place, so scattered showers and storms will continue, and looks like we might be getting a pretty good soaking by early next week with a tropical-type system coming in from the southwest. Let's talk about it. Go to some Skycam shots around the network this morning. First off, from the Inverness Skycam, overlooking Highway 280 at the Wingate Inn. Not too many people out there this morning. From Tuscaloosa, that's looking north from the top of the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. And over on the eastern side of the state, there's a look at the lights of the city of Gadsden. The sky mostly cloudy there. Satellite shot this morning. We note that trough, stall front, whatever you want to call it there, over the far western Gulf and the Texas coastal plain. We'll be watching that. We don't think it really develops into a full-blown tropical system, but the effect will be a lot of rain here, ultimately, as you'll see. Interesting surface low just off of Chesapeake Bay. That's producing wind and rain from Atlantic City, New Jersey, on up to the New England coast. And again, not a true tropical system there. And a front way up north, but that won't reach us anytime soon. There's the radar at 5 o'clock this morning. It's raining out there in spots. Raining around Gadsden. Rain falling up northwest Alabama. Raining east of Montgomery, around Auburn and Dadeville and Lake Martin. So when you see rain out there this early in the day, you know that you certainly had better mention a chance of rain later this afternoon. And look at the QPF chart. If this is right, some big-time rains from Dallas-Fort Worth down to New Orleans, and the bullseye is up to 8.3 inches now around Morgan City, Louisiana. And around Alabama, the amounts really vary from nearly 4 inches at Mobile to just a quarter inch up in the northeast corner of the state. And, of course, the amount of rain we get all depends on this trough, and this is valid through Tuesday evening and next week, and I think we're probably going to get more than that. I think those numbers will be adjusted up into the northern part of Alabama later today or tomorrow. And speaking of the tropics, there's the deal. We've got those two areas we talked about that probably won't develop in the western Gulf and on the middle Atlantic coast. And our pal Fred, that thing might be out there till Christmas. Here's a look at Fred. Still going nowhere. It's still really sitting on 35 west. It's being sheared and not in particularly good health. It's a minimal type hurricane. The winds are 85 miles per hour. Now, the Hurricane Center guys weaken this into a remnant low. It basically falls apart, but look what they do now. They want to bring it west. As the ridge builds north of the system, and by late Tuesday night, they've got it approaching 50 west out there. So be interesting to see if this thing can survive and starts moving in that way, but the analogs say, no, that's not it. The top 10 analogs all recurve this thing up into the North Atlantic. So for the moment, it still doesn't look like an issue, but we'll watch it. It's going to be out there most likely for a long time. Modeling, this is the OZGFS, valid at 1 o'clock today. Winds aloft are light and variable. Not much happening up there. Down below, pooled moisture all across Alabama, so scattered showers and storms. Take the rain gear to the high school games. Won't rain everywhere tonight, but it could rain at a number of stadiums. And you can see all the disturbed weather over the Texas coastal plain. Tomorrow, the GFS has been very consistent in the idea of maybe the system getting better organized off to the west, and we dry out a little bit. We're still going to mention scattered showers and storms. We're not going to pull that, but again, if this is right, they could be fewer in number tomorrow. And the surface low is 1,008 millibars north of Houston. It's inland. And then Sunday, the deeper moisture is still west of the state on this run. Now, we have ramped up the chance of showers and storms on Sunday, and we're not going to change that for now. But if this run is right, we might hold that off until early next week. And there's Monday, and that's when it really does get wet here. The broad surface low is over the Mississippi Delta, and that just looks wet. Rain and some storms. Tuesday, the surface low is near Tupelo, Mississippi. Some evidence of a dry slot trying to come in from the southwest. But again, that still looks wet. Wednesday still looks wet. Broad surface low right around here. And Thursday, same deal in a week from today. So you can see next week could be pretty wet. In fact, maybe really wet. with that kind of setup. End of the forecast, the 25th of September. There is zero confidence out here. One run, you get the big deep trough with cold air. Now you got ridging with nothing. So we'll just kind of have to sit back and wait and see with very, very inconsistent modeling out here at the end of the month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.